everyone. Very good evening. How are you all? I hope all of you are fit and fine and well at your home. This is Nisha Bilochi this side, and I have more than 5 years of experience in this field, which is of social science and political science. So, firstly, let me introduce you to this platform. This is NIOS class, where we'll be clearing all your doubts regarding NIOS syllabus and curriculum. If you have enrolled yourself on the NIOS platform, we are here to clear all your doubts along with the live sessions. Okay. So today we'll be starting up with one of the most interesting subject, which is history. And there is one chapter in your this curriculum which is related to the advent of the Britishers in India, 1757 to 1857. So we'll be doing this chapter in this class. Okay. I hope all of you will enjoy. So this is an introductory class. If you like this class, enroll yourself, share it with your friends and family so that we can connect and then we can do something tremendous together. Okay. So with the help of the PDF, I'll be starting up with this class. But before starting this class, some questions I just wanted to ask that why Britishers were so fascinated with our country? What was there in our country which really fascinated the Britishers? Okay, I think many of you are having the answer. Many of you don't know the answer, but no need to worry. I'm there. I'll help you out. So, if you look into the history of our country, you know that the type of fabrics, the type of spices which are there in our country, they are famous worldwide. So all of this attracted the Britishers, and not only a single kind of Britishers, the Dutch, the Portuguese, and everyone, they wanted this platform to be there in their hand. And for getting it into their hands, they use lots and lots of strategies, which you'll be reading in this chapter. Okay. And one more question, which I'll be asking you in between the chapter. Just give me a minute. I'll be starting off with the PDF. Okay, I want all of you to please pay attention, get along with your notebooks and everything so that we can start doing it. Yes, I hope it is very much visible to you, which is impact of British rule on India, economic, social, and cultural. So, in this chapter, we will be covering three perspectives, which is economic, social, and cultural. Okay, and I know all of you will enjoy this class. Yes. So let's start with the text first. Around the 18th century, a number of significant events took place in the world. One such event was the Industrial Revolution, which took place in England. It gradually spread to other countries of Europe also. So basically, let me give you an introduction about the Industrial Revolution. Okay. Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution, what was it? See, revolution means what? That a big change. Okay. What is there? That a big change is going to be there. Yes, a big change. And in this industrial revolution, what we will be talking about the big changes that happened in industry. What were all those big changes that happened in the industry? All of you know that demand and supply always works together, right? Whenever there is demand, you will have to fulfill it by supplying, right? So for that, this industrial revolution was introduced. And what was there in industrial revolution? In industrial revolution, new machines were introduced, and with the help of these machineries, you can see the demand which was increasing day by day. With the help of these machines, हमने क्या किया? We started fulfilling the requirement very easily. Okay, so you can see the production doubled, tripled with the help of this industrial revolution, and it started in 18th century, in around 18th century. Okay, in around 18th century. Yes, and gradually it spreaded in all over the other countries also. You must also have read about the industrial revolution that took place in England, and also have read about the discovery of new sea and trade routes. One such sea route to India was discovered by a Portuguese called Vasco da Gama in 1498. This Portuguese, his name was Vasco da Gama. He was the first one who got the route to our country. Okay. So this is a kind of introduction to your chapter. And in this chapter, there are lots and lots of content, and the content is very much interesting that we'll be reading together. Okay, let's concentrate on this one for once. Yeah, they also, yes, as a result, the English, the French, Portuguese, and the Dutch came to India for trade. Okay, one more question. How Britishers entered our country? I'm not asking about the way, I'm asking why. How? Why they entered our country? Yes. What was there which made them enter our country? Yeah, I know many of you will be knowing the answer and half of you don't know it. So let me tell. Yes. So Britishers entered our country as traders. As traders. Okay, because they wanted to do trade in our country, that's why they entered our country. But as soon as they came to know that there is no unity in this country, it is very easy to capture this country. They started using different strategies to capture our country. Okay, yes, I hope it is very much clear to you. Yes, they also use this to spread missionary activities in India. Do you know that the beginning of the modern period in Indian history began with the coming of these European powers to India? In this lesson, you will be reading about the coming of the British to India and the impact it had on the economic. It means on the economy. What were the impact? What was the impact on the economy? What was the impact on social and cultural spheres as well? And in this chapter, you will be knowing the reasons for Britishers coming to India, and you will be getting a good picture about the currency which was used at that time. And along with that, we'll be reading about the methods of colonization in India, how they made India as their colony. Okay, here you can see the map also. Yes, this also, like the Battle of Plassey, the Battle of Buxar, everything. Then Anglo-Mysore Wars. Yes, and then what is there? There are economic impacts also, the textile industry and trade. And yes, case studies are also there, land revenue policies and land settlement. This is one of the most interesting chapter, right? So what is there? There were three types of this settlement: land revenue settlement, permanent, okay, then there was mehelwari, yes, and then there was rayatwari. Okay, so in the class, I'll be explaining you each and everything thoroughly, and in that way, so that you will remember it forever, right? Yes, so all these things are there: commercialization of agriculture, rise of the new money landing class, rise of new middle class, and many other topics are there in this chapter about the culture, about the economy, everything which is there that we will be reading in this chapter. Okay, and let's cover this one also. We can do this one also. Reasons for coming to India. Yes. Okay. So I'm stopping this here, this PDF. I guess you have got a glimpse about what we will be doing in the class. So Britishers came to our country as traders, but as soon as when they realize that this is very much easy, not that easy, but still it is a piece of cake for them, that is a cakewalk for them to capture this country. They started it doing by different strategies. You must have heard about the divide and rule, about, you can say, this Satara, and there was this one more territory, Jhansi. Subsidiary alliance was there, doctrine of lapse was there, and many other things were there that we will be discussing in this platform. And in NIOS class, you will be getting doubt sessions also. We will be doing discussions also. There will be tests also. You will be getting the assessment also, and all what you need to get good marks in your examination. Okay, we will provide you each and everything. So thank you so much for being a part of this class. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please enroll yourself as soon as possible. Share it with your friends and family.